Okay, today guys I'm going to be showing you a few base spots on the centre that you probably haven't already seen before. These are the base spots that I have used, and I will be explaining what is good about them and what is bad. So please enjoy. Okay, so we'll be starting off right here on the map, which is about 90 latitude and about 18 long. Basically it's all the way at the end of the redwoods, closest to the waterfall, which you cannot get to. First one will be right at the edge here. Just down the slope you'll find a little crack right down here, just about 20. Let's have a look, see if anyone has built in here. I'm currently playing on my server at the minute, my player dedicated server. It's called Wartime Arc, if any of you would like to play. So yeah, this is the first one. As you can see, it's a bit up getting down here because you've got to build all the way up here. I'd probably place a few turrets in here to stop people from throwing cluster grenades down. But the only problem is getting in is the easy part. Getting out, you'll probably have a climbing pick, and if you're playing official, then it's probably not going to be the best base spot for you. Other bad thing about the base spot is there are places on this base where it will just teleport you straight out of the base. It's usually either this side of the map, this side of the base spot, sorry, or the other end at the bottom. At the moment it's not doing it for me, but believe me, it will teleport you outside of the base, so be aware. This will be pretty good spot on official, but keep getting teleported, it's not really ideal. Okay, I'll be trying to get out here. Luckily for me, I've got ghost mode on, so it's easy for me to get in and out. The second base spot is literally straight down here at the side of the map, and this is where I'm currently built on my server, so I know how to get to it pretty easily. Just keep going down, and you'll see that little ledge just there, and this is where I'm built at the moment. Obviously it's not the best looking base in the world because I'm not that good at Arc, but we're getting there. Yeah, this is really good base spot because no one hardly ever knows that it's here. I've put some railings just down the side just so you can't fall off, and keep the dinos on wondering if you wanted, or so on. This is a really good spot as well for having turret towers up. You could patch them from, if you do pillar all the way to the top and have hatch frames round, be a really good base spot to have. And now that I think they've sorted out meshing, it's a really good place to have, and no one ever knows that you're here, so you can build up peacefully and no one will bother you. So yeah, that's my personal favourite spot. Okay, that's the only trouble as well, you got a little lag spike as you go up as well. The other one that I'd suggest on this side of the map is if you go down here and go towards the ice temple, which is around here. Sorry about the lag, I think it's because I'm going a bit too quick. Okay, I'll try and slow it down a bit. Just on here there is a little rock right about here, so it's just up from the ice temple, well just down from the ice temple should I say, and on the map it is located, 2 seconds, it is located about 40 lat, 18 long again, and you just go up there. Best to like do a diagonal jump. Oh, yeah, so that's probably not a base spot just behind here. I don't think you can build on here on official, but for all the unofficial player dedicated arcs, you can build on here, so you can have a good little base set up if you want to keep yourself to yourself. No one I know has ever known about this spot. Played unofficial arcs before, and I've been allowed to build on here without having any problems at all, because no one knows where the base spot is. It's covered by this rock, and if you build a little build in here, have turrets at the top. Well, if you have turrets at the top and people fly past, then you might get noticed, but yeah, it's a really good base spot to have. I've known people build just from around the corner, right on here, put cliff platform down, and he covered more or less the whole wall as he built up, so that'll be a good place to start as well. Just on there, if you can get, like, if it's a highly boosted server and you're able to get metal platforms, that'll be a perfect start for you to start on there. These are just a few of my spots that people may not know in this side of the centre. I will be doing a few more videos on different spots on the centre, so if you'd like